Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Listen, you guys, I'm gonna do one more reading and I'm gonna take my behind home, okay? Because, you know, now I understand why seniors or old people decide to go out early in the morning and do things. I get it. I think I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm getting old. Obviously I'm not that old, but old enough to be like, yeah, it's time to go home. It's time to get on. All right. But anyways, I'm gonna quickly do this reading for you guys so that you guys can get this message. I'm outside, it's a nice day, and I thought, why not share the energy with you guys, share the vibrancy, share the sunlight. Okay, even depending on where you live, if it's raining, I'm sharing some sun, okay, and some love, some illumination. Okay. It's not summer, but it's better than nothing. Okay. So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna get started, guys. Let's see what you need to know. I'm gonna be using only one deck for this reading, and this is just gonna be a quick reading just to see what the energy's like, what you need to know, what you guys could be thinking, feeling, all that good stuff. Okay. So, but I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. All right, guys. But yeah, let's see what you need to know. Okay, and then after this, I'm definitely going home. I'll probably go to Winners or Home Sense another day, maybe bright and early in the morning after I do a reading or something. But not today. Not today, honey. Okay. Beach. Okay. Beaches are significant when it comes to like relaxation. Maybe you guys going with the flow of the universe, being with divine flow is significant. Also when it comes to being in a very playful energy, some of you guys could be very playful, or you're just showing up like this. Even when it comes to like you showing up in this new version of yourself, not to say that you were never this person, but there's this energy where for some of you guys, like say you guys are very playful and bubbly, not everybody gets to see that side of you, because a lot of times people are so fixated on what you have and what you wear and, you know, where you live and how much money you have. Like, who cares? Okay. I mean, me personally, I don't care. I'm one of those girls where I don't care. I'll shop at Walmart if I have to. I'll go to the thrift store and get like a little antique if I need to, or whatever the case may be. I'll even go to the dollar store and pick up like certain things that I need to pick up, like, you know, laundry soap, or just things like brands that I use. Like, they sell Gain and all that stuff in there. Why not? Okay. So it's like even little things like that. It's like a lot of people will judge you because of, you know, maybe where you shop, or maybe where you live, or what you buy, or what you have. And it's like, I really wish people would stop doing that, because there's a saying back home, like, you can have something today and it be gone tomorrow. Like that. Okay. So being humble is also significant. It's not to say that you're braggadocious. It's not to say that you're bragging about, you know, your wealth and things like that, but just being humble, being grateful for what you have, knowing what you have, and also having that understanding that you are grateful enough to have what you have, but not everybody may have the same things you have. Okay. So flow is significant. Okay. Sorry that was a long channel, but somebody may resonate with that. You may have dark eyes. Okay. There's something about your eyes when it comes to depth. Okay. There's mystery behind your eyes. There's something about, you know, gratitude and groundedness. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation too. But there is something about your eyes that could be significant. Now, there's something about your eyes. If you do have really dark eyes, or darker eyes like how I do, okay, in real life though, if people maybe talk to you, or, you know, maybe look into your eyes, it could be very hard for people to do that, because they can see themselves right through you. Like your eyes reflect, okay, their reflection. So it's almost like when you look in a mirror, like in that sense, it's like when they look in your eyes, they can see themselves standing there and talking to you. And it's almost like, it's like looking at themselves lying or telling the truth, or whatever it is that they're doing, that they're talking to you about. That is significant, where people cannot look at you, or you cannot look at people directly in their eyes, because your energy will just automatically absorb it, or you can pick up on the energy, whether someone's happy, sad, mad, whatever it is. And that's another thing too. It's like the reason why you don't look people directly in their eyes, it's not because you don't want to, but it's like instantly somebody will start talking to you, or just connecting with you. And it could be a good person, or it could be a cuckoo. And it's like, you don't want to, you don't want to find out sometimes. Sometimes you just want to do what you need to do and just go about your day, right? So take what resonates. Okay, divine feminine energy, you could be very nurturing. Okay, intuition could be very significant for some of you guys. I just got a text message on my phone. But yeah, I just wanted to know that in a sense where when it comes to your compassion, when I say I just wanted to know, I wanted to know because it's almost like it doesn't matter if you're a divine masculine or a divine feminine, right? It's almost like you know that you can interchange between both energies regardless. And that could also be very intimidating to some people in your energy, and you may know this already about yourself and that's why you don't really care. Okay, but there's something about you being very nurturing or having like a very nurturing energy, okay, about you. Okay, we have dreams and intuition as well, so even when it comes to that, there's something about guidance and inner knowing. Now some people too, when it comes to like dreams and intuition, there's something about them, you know, wondering, like I said in my other video, like how do you know what you know? It's like you don't even know me and you just say something and it just resonates. So that could be you guys to like people that you see or meet in your day-to-day, you know, life or whatever the case is, right? So obviously take what resonates with that for some of you guys when it comes to that energy. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video because someone decides to park in front of me. Anyways, you guys, back to the program, because I swear to God, I said to you guys that I'm gonna leave soon. Soon. Okay, this is why I don't go outside, because it doesn't matter where I go, I attract people's energies. Even like before I continue the message, even earlier after I left the gravesite, right, I go to Healthy Planet. Okay, so I don't know if there's a maybe there is Healthy Planets in the States, maybe there could be. So if you guys know what Healthy Planet is, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, I go to Healthy Planet so that I can get some goods. And as I'm on my way there, I kid you not, the location that I went to, I didn't even know there was one there, okay? Because I haven't been up in that area in a while, okay? So I was so like ecstatic when I was on my way to the grave. I saw that they were there, and I'm like, you know what? On my way back, I'm going to make a pit stop. I'm going to go in there, go to Longo's, and, you know, tell me why it's just quiet. It's dead. Like, there's no cars, there's nobody. And the people in there were so nice, you guys. They were so nice at that location that I went to. So it was a nice experience, right? As soon as I go, like I'm walking around and stuff like that, I look at the front, it's busy. And I'm just like, oh no. No. So even that too, like you guys could experience things like that, okay, when it comes to like your intuition and stuff like that, like following your intuition. I'm about to follow mine just now, okay? You guys wait and see, okay? This reading is about to get wrapped up just now. Okay, but there's something about you following your inner guidance and knowing. Even the dreams that you have could be very significant. Like even if you don't remember your dreams, it's like it will still find a way to show up in your intuitive knowing. Okay, collecting items also came up in my other video or reading, right? So collecting items, this could be items or even information. Some of you guys could be collecting items. These could be antiques, this could be seashells, this could be anything really and truly, or things that you enjoy. Okay, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, that could be what you guys are collecting. Thrifting is also significant. You know, collectibles when it comes to like Pokemons, right? Pokemon collectibles, or even Dragon Ball Z. Listen, I've seen Dragon Ball Z, like the ball, okay? I've seen them online. I don't give a behind if it's real or fake. I want one. Okay, I want one. Like I enjoy Dragon Ball Z. That's what I grew up on when I was like a kid. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and also there's another show that used to come on with this robot. I can't remember. Reboot, okay, where it was like this robot and this like green looking girl, and they were like, I don't know if they were in space, I don't know what they were doing, but those were the shows that I watched. Okay, but yeah, Sagittarius energy, you could be a Sagittarius, and there's something about you collecting items, or there's something about you guys seeking new adventures, being open when it comes to collecting things that you see. So for example, like I mentioned that, you know, when I was out today, I got this little cutie pie, okay? I found this little cutie pie when I was at my dad's cemetery, right? So even that is significant for some of you guys, right? Like, I like to use myself as an example because you guys may resonate. Like, you guys could just randomly find coins, money, feathers, things like that out of nowhere, okay? So yeah, take what resonates with that, okay? With Sagittarius energy, being very open. Even your energy could feel very restless as of like lately, okay? Because maybe some of you guys may feel like, you know, you could sense that you're going to receive what you desire or what you want. And that could be significant too, where it's like maybe in your dreams and visions too, you guys could be very restless, okay? Because it's like you guys can see things before they happen, or yeah, truth and clarity, okay? Truth and clarity. You guys can see things before they happen, and there's something about awareness and light, okay? Let me see if I can get a couple more cards. All right, guys. Ooh. Yeah, okay, guys, there's something about receiving truth and clarity, okay? Okay, so we have spring, where right now we're in spring, so spring season is significant. You guys are going through growth, okay? You guys are going through renewals, planting new seeds, okay? Stepping into new vitalities, a fresh new energy, a fresh start. And I like this for you guys, okay? I love this energy for you guys. You know, all the naysayers and all the negative Nancys, yeah, pew pew, okay? They don't have to, you know, believe it, okay? But those who resonate with the message, you guys believe it. You guys have faith, right? And that's what's been helping you guys get through a lot of situations as of recently, is just having faith. Do you have days where you want to, you know, throw in the towel? Of course. Guys, like, spirituality is not just bubblegums and lollipops, okay, all the time. And I always say this in my videos and readings, because I'm not going to show up and make it seem like, you know, even though I'm a happy-go-lucky person, that does not necessarily mean that my readings are always going to be positive. There may be negatives in the readings, and the whole point of this energy is learning to be able to transmute that energy. Why would I give you something negative so that you can take that home with you and think about that? Like, no, okay? It's like, we're going to talk about this negative and we're going to find a solution, okay? Now, this could be an Aries moon trait for some of you too. That's significant. I know, because I have an Aries moon. So that could be significant. Maybe people dislike your energy sometimes too, because, you know, you're always speaking truth and clarity. You're always trying to find a solution or a resolution, okay? You're always trying to be the, you know, bigger person per se, okay? Even though, you know, it doesn't mean that you won't go there. But it's just the whole energy where some of you guys may feel like there's situations where you guys are growing, right? You guys are learning, you guys are growing, you speak your truth, okay? You may trigger people to change. Even people who may not like you or don't want to change, they don't have a choice but to respect you. Okay, guys, they don't have a choice to respect you, respect your hustle, respect your drive, respect what you do, okay? Because at the end of the day, anybody who can sit on their butt and like complain all day, every day, but then not make a change, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really complain sometimes, right? So it's like me complaining about, like, you know, me taking a course that I picked, instead of me just going to the counselor and trying to find ways if there's like an opportunity for me to switch my course and just move on and get the heck out of the class before I waste more time, more money, okay, more energy. You know, you have people out there that would just be like, oh my God, you know, and it's just like, you know, and even if you do give them a solution, it's like they don't want that. They want to be negative. So stay away from energies like that, that don't want to grow, don't want to proceed with, you know, their passions and things like that. Music is also significant. So you may connect with music. You may connect through music. Okay. Music may also make you feel very, you know, soft and calm, depending on what it is that you listen to. Even whatever it is, like, you guys can listen to different songs. Maybe you have different genres, okay? Some of you may listen to hip-hop, you may listen to rap, you may listen to R&B, you may listen to like slow jams, okay? For those of you guys who are born in the 80s, or like, or no, not born in the 80s, maybe around the 80s, right? 80s and 90s, some of you guys may remember the radio station The Quiet Storm, okay? Or WBLK, okay, where they used to play certain songs, and man, they used to have really nice mixes. The only reason why I know about those stations is because my aunt used to listen to those kind of songs back in the day, like Jodeci and all that stuff. Like, I know I had no business listening to that kind of music, but there were some nice songs back in the day. So music is significant. You may resonate with the vibrations, even if it's not just genres. Sound music, like sound healing, okay? Even when it comes to sound baths, things like that you guys may resonate with could be very significant, okay? There's something also about that energy where, you know, even if it's not sound baths, you guys may resonate with like, you know, those little triangles, okay, gongs, okay, are significant. You may resonate with that. Like, you may use certain, I want to say, traditional cultural instruments that you may do your history and learn on it, and you may use them, but you may be using them the correct way, okay? Like, you know how sometimes people buy things and they don't know what it is, and instead of doing research and understanding it, they just, you know, act a fool or do something silly. But with you guys will buy something, or you guys will say you're in the store, you'll look it up first, and then you guys will, you know, buy it and move forward, right? Like, I like doing that. I like seeking things before I just spend my money, because what if I'm buying something evil? Okay, like, you don't know, right? So some of you guys are very cautious about what you buy, even when it comes to like gifts, things that you get from other people. You guys are very cautious of that as well. Okay, but you being cautious, you being discerning, you being you know, understanding of your path and how you guys are supposed to move in your path is very significant. And be proud of yourselves, okay guys, because you know why? It says you've done it. Woo, yeah. I mean, it's not the end, right? But woo, right? You've done it. Celebrate, okay? Achievements. There's something about you guys, you know, receiving, ooh, that's loud. There's a truck. But there's something about you guys receiving achievements, okay? Being proud of yourself. There's something about success, okay? Celebrations, hitting like, you know, a milestone as well, right? So yeah, take what resonates with that, guys. I hope this message, you know, brought a little bit of, you know, just like how outside is sunny, I hope this brought a little sunshine, you know, in your life, okay? But I hope you guys, you know, take what resonates with you. And of course, like I always say, if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. But yeah, be proud of yourselves, guys. You guys are moving forward. You guys are showing up in this energy and this frequency, and it's really nice, right? It's nice to be in an energy of change. Even if things around us is not the greatest, you know, it's still nice to have a little change in your life and a little, you know, you know, because life is mundane and it can get boring, okay? So that's significant too. All right, guys. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Follow me on my website, www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, okay, where I post my blogs. You guys can book a reading, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys. I probably won't post anymore after this unless I do my blog, which I will do today. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. You guys stay safe, okay? If you guys are going out, be safe, have fun. All right, guys, and I will see you guys next time. All right, guys, I love you guys, and yeah, thank you, and I appreciate y'all. All right, bye.